Look at them, trembling, whispering. They're terrified, and they don't even know why. You're calm, collected. But every camera in that house, every lens pointed at your walls, has betrayed their fear. Yes, their fear. It's not your fault they can't handle the energy you radiate. Every shadow, every flicker of movement, every quiet moment in your sanctuary has been captured. And now, it's out there. Oh, it's out there. The world thinks they're watching you, studying you, but in reality, they're only glimpsing the storm you've been quietly building. The audacity of it all. They step closer, eyes wide, nerves rattling like brittle glass. They can't help it. The cameras, they don't lie. The truth is staring them in the face, pixel by pixel. Every step you take in that house, they see it. Every thought, every pause, every calculated move, they feel it. Fear isn't loud. It's quiet, creeping, infectious. And guess who's walking calmly through it? Like it's nothing? You. That's right, you. While they squirm, while they whisper behind closed doors, you are alive in ways they can't even comprehend. No. They don't even realize they've been shadowed by your power the entire time. Do you feel it? That tension thickening the air? The knowledge that every corner of your life, every nook and cranny of that house has been silently screaming your presence into existence. They weren't ready. They couldn't be. And now they're paying attention. They're forced to see you, really see you. Not the mask, not the image you carefully project, the raw, unfiltered force, the calm intensity. And the way they recoil, the way their confidence crumbles the moment your presence is revealed on tape. It's intoxicating, dangerous. It's exactly the recognition you deserve. Imagine the irony. They've been trying to define you, to measure you, to contain the energy that leaks out from your life, one small act at a time. And yet, every camera betrayed them. Every lens whispered your story while they thought they were spying. And now, they're caught in the web of their own expectations. You are the unseen architect of their disbelief. The proof that the ordinary is a lie. And that power, quiet, disciplined, sharp, exists quietly behind every door, every hallway, every glance they'll never forget. No. This isn't just about fear. This isn't about cameras. This is about the effect you leave behind. Whether anyone wants to admit it or not, they will talk. They will wonder. They will try to convince themselves it's nothing. But deep down, oh so deep down, they'll know. The recording didn't lie. The house didn't lie. The walls, the shadows, even the air itself. They've captured you. And that is a dangerous, irresistible truth. You've stepped into a realm where they can't follow, and every frame they watch is a reminder that you are a force that refuses to bow, that refuses to be trivialized. Pause for a moment. Feel it. The thrill of recognition. The quiet smirk at their hesitation. They thought they could ignore it. They thought the walls, the cameras, the routines, the invisible details, everything that makes a life yours could hide you. But no. Every moment of your existence in that house screams louder than their doubts. Every small, unnoticed action amplifies the reality they can't escape. You are significant. You are capable. You are unavoidable. And yet, this isn't arrogance. Oh no. This is observation, discipline, strategy. Every detail in that recording, every frame they fear, is proof that your life is alive with intention. That house, those cameras, they've witnessed not just movement, but command. Quiet, controlled, intentional command. And now the world can't look away, can't turn off the tape, can't unsee what you've allowed them to glimpse. They thought they were the watchers. But you were always the one in control, always the one shaping the narrative, even when they thought it was theirs to manipulate. No, no, no. This is your moment, your realization. That subtle shift in perception that makes them tremble isn't magic. It's awareness. It's clarity. It's raw, undeniable energy radiating from a place of calm. And as they watch, terrified, uncertain, flustered, they can't help but admit it. Your presence matters. Your discipline matters. Your vision matters. Every corner, every frame, every shadow in that house, they've captured your power. And it's undeniable, unmistakable, unforgettable. Take it in. Let it settle. The cameras don't lie. The recordings don't lie. The walls remember. And so do you. They may fear it. They may whisper about it behind doors, but at the end of the day, they can't erase it. They can't touch it. The world is watching, even if they're too scared to admit it. And that is the most thrilling, intoxicating part. You are not just seen. You are recognized. And in that recognition lies a kind of energy, a kind of fire that they will never fully understand. Now comes the part they didn't anticipate. The shift. The moment where fear stops being something they feel and becomes something you use. Because once the recording exists, once the truth is exposed, there's no going back. They've seen too much. And you're standing at the edge of a realization most people never reach. That their fear is not a warning. It's confirmation. Confirmation that what you're becoming cannot be ignored, contained, or rewritten. No, no, no. Don't rush this. Let it breathe. Let it settle into your bones. Power doesn't explode. It condenses. It sharpens. It becomes deliberate. While they panic over what they saw, you analyze. While they replay the footage again and again, searching for comfort, you replay your own thoughts, refining your next move. This is where separation begins. Not louder, not faster, smarter, colder, more precise. They think fear makes people freeze. That's what they've been taught. But fear, when understood, becomes focus. It trims away distraction. It exposes weakness. And right now, the recording has exposed theirs. The way they hesitate. The way they question themselves. The way they look over their shoulder, wondering what you'll do next. You don't need to announce anything. The silence does the work for you. Understand this clearly. The house wasn't special. The cameras weren't special. You were. Your discipline, your presence, your refusal to waste movement or intention. That's what they saw. That's what unsettled them. And now you know something dangerous. When you remain consistent, when you remain calm, when you remain intentional, people project meaning onto you. whether you ask for it or not. No, no, no. Don't mistake this for ego. Ego seeks applause. This seeks leverage. While others crave validation, you operate in shadows of certainty. You don't explain. You don't defend. You don't correct their assumptions. You let them imagine. Because imagination is far more powerful than explanation. And fear thrives on imagination. Notice how the dynamic has changed. Conversations pause when your name enters the room. Decisions take longer. Confidence wavers. Not because you demanded respect, but because you earned attention. There's a difference. One is loud and fragile. The other is quiet and permanent. You've crossed that threshold, and now there's no returning to being overlooked. This is where discipline becomes non-negotiable. Because once people sense strength, they wait for inconsistency. They wait for cracks. They wait for you to slip back into comfort. And that's where most fail. They taste recognition and soften. You tighten your standards. You move with even more control, even more patience, because you understand something they don't. Real power is maintained, not displayed. No, no, no. Every morning, every routine, every decision inside those same walls now carries weight. The cameras may be off, but the awareness remains. You know what you're capable of now. You've seen the effect. And that knowledge reshapes how you stand, how you speak, how you choose silence over reaction. You are no longer guessing who you are. You are refining it. Let them speculate. Let them exaggerate. Let them misunderstand. You don't owe clarity to people who only noticed you once. They felt threatened. Your job is simpler. Sharpen your focus. Protect your energy. Build in private. Because the next time they look, whether through cameras, rumors, or memory, they won't just see presence. And here's the truth. Most people avoid. Fear fades if not reinforced. So you reinforce it, not through intimidation, but through consistency, through results, through becoming so reliable in your discipline that doubt has nowhere to attach. That's what truly unsettles people. Not chaos, control. No, no, no. This isn't the climax. This is the foundation. What they saw was only the surface, a glimpse, a warning they didn't understand. And now, while they're still trying to process what that recording meant, you're already several steps ahead, planning, structuring, advancing quietly. Because the most dangerous phase isn't when people fear you. It's when they expect you. When your presence alone changes the atmosphere. When your silence carries weight. When your absence is noticed. And you're closer to that phase than you realize. Remember this. You don't need permission to evolve. You don't need acknowledgement to proceed. The recording already did its job. It revealed the truth. And now the responsibility is yours to become someone even that footage couldn't fully capture. Someone whose real strength exists far beyond the frame. No, no, no. Stay sharp. Stay deliberate. Stay patient. Because this story isn't about what they saw. It's about what comes next. And when the next chapter unfolds, they won't need cameras to feel it. It gets interesting. Because they've seen you. They've felt the tremor in their own confidence, but they don't yet realize the true advantage is yours. Every second they spend replaying the footage, every whisper behind closed doors, every tiny shiver, they're giving you time. Time to sharpen, time to build, time to step beyond what they imagine, and that is priceless. No, no, no. Don't confuse observation with hesitation. You've been watching too. Watching yourself. Watching their reaction. Watching the gaps they leave. The cracks in their certainty. That's where opportunity lives. That's where you step in quietly and take control, not with noise, but with precision. Every move after this is deliberate, calculated, almost invisible. And that's the point. Invisibility isn't weakness, it's stealth, it's strategy, it's dominance they can't see coming. Feel it. The shift beneath your skin. The realization that what they fear isn't what you've done, it's what you will do. The recording was a warning, a preview, a glimpse of potential. But potential isn't enough. Potential has to be executed. And that's your next step, to convert observation into action, tension into momentum, to make every day inside those walls and beyond them a statement they cannot ignore. No, no, no. Don't underestimate their persistence. Fear breeds curiosity. Curiosity breeds scrutiny. They'll watch, they'll analyze, they'll anticipate. And that's exactly what you want, because the moment they try to anticipate you, that's when you become unpredictable. That's when your power multiplies. Unpredictability isn't chaos. It's mastery disguised as mystery. Understand this deeply. What they witnessed on tape was only the surface, only a glimpse of your focus, your precision, your controlled intensity. The walls don't reveal the preparation, the thought, the patience. The cameras don't capture the countless choices you made silently. And that's where your true advantage lies, beyond what any lens can see, beyond what any observer can measure. No, no, no. This is where most falter. They see recognition and mistake it for validation. They crave attention and confuse it for strength. You've been training in silence, living in the subtle power of discipline. Every action, every decision, every quiet moment has prepared you for the stage they cannot yet comprehend. And now, it's time to rise above even the recording itself. Imagine the effect. They thought they knew your presence. They thought they understood the walls. But your next step, your next move, they won't see it until it's already reality. That's the kind of power that lingers in the air, in the glance, in the unspoken. That's influence without explanation. That's command without confrontation. And it terrifies them. Because it's invisible, and invisible is uncontrollable. Here's the most important part. Recognition, fear, curiosity, it's all fuel, all energy they provide you without knowing it. Harness it, channel it, convert it into momentum. Every glance they cast back at your house, every hesitation they feel, every subtle doubt that creeps into their minds, they're giving you the raw materials to build something stronger, sharper, undeniable. No, no, no. Don't rush. Growth doesn't scream. Power doesn't demand attention. It accumulates quietly, like shadows stretching across the floor at dusk. The recording was loud. The whispers are loud. But your real work? That is silent, strategic, relentless, and when it manifests, it won't be for them to see. It will be for them to feel. And finally, the hardest lesson they will never learn. Fear is temporary. Presence is fleeting. But consistency? Discipline? Control? That lasts? that resonates, that lingers long after cameras are turned off, long after whispers die down, long after they convince themselves it was only coincidence. Your power, your quiet, deliberate, unstoppable energy exists outside of their comprehension. Oh, so embrace it, lean into it. The recording proved one thing: they were unprepared. They are unsettled. And the next chapter? It belongs entirely to you. Every step you take, every decision you make, every silent move you execute will define what comes next. They will continue to watch, continue to speculate, but by then they'll already be behind. No, no, no. Remember, the cameras captured their reaction. The house captured their fear. But you captured your own potential. And now it's time to unleash it in ways no recording, no whisper, no shadow could ever predict. The moment is yours. The power is yours. And when they finally understand it, it will be too late.